feels really cool to get back to where I grew up. I don't know, there's just like nothing like home. I miss San Diego already, obviously, because it's a different kind of spot, but yeah, this is like a really special place. It's an area called Groton Long Point. It's right near Mystic, Connecticut. If you've ever seen the movie Mystic Pizza, that's like the base of the town. There's a lot of cool stuff there, but it's like a really water-focused community. You get the Mystic Seaport there, Mystic Aquarium. It's just like a place that is surrounded by heavy bodies of water, and people's industries are based off of that. And unfortunately, our boys at Lighthouse Bakery are closed on Mondays, or else I'd be going there for a little afternoon coffee pick-me-up in Mystic. But we have like a little point spa spot that I used to go when I was a kid. So I'm gonna grab some coffee there real quick and then get back to the grind. That rain was pretty gnarly there for a little bit. I know. But all of a sudden it like cleared up. The beach is like sunny now. It's wild. All right, dude. Have a good one. Cool. Thank you. All right.
We're feeling a little bit stressed out because this whole port strike on the East Coast is just completely ballooned into a situation we just didn't expect at all. And, you know, we've been putting a lot of pressure on ourselves to get the fall order right for 2024 after this summer where things were delayed like almost 2 months. So I'm about to go through like this whole checklist of getting in touch with our manufacturer to make sure the product gets on the right vessel. Same with our freight forwarder to make sure that it isn't delayed and all the other companies getting product on that ship is smooth and on time. Fingers crossed, we're kind of working through all this and doing the best we can to make sure that it's looking good. But we feel positive based on monitoring how some of the negotiations are going between the big company and the laborers. And we're just really hoping that this kind of works itself out in the end.
Speaking of, let's just jump in. Fall colors, fall order, fall everything. Have you talked to Plethora? Did we get on the ship? Are we like through the freight forwarders? What's the deal here?
Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously, you and I have been going back and forth about this whole port delay or strike rather. And it seems like it's kind of resolving itself, as you might have seen in the news. So long story short, manufacturer is good to go. So we are check on them. Freight forwarder also a check mark from them, which is huge. They basically said that there's no other delays. Any of the other companies that are getting their cargo on the ship is on time. Huge relief. Woo!
Yeah. It was looking rough there when all of a sudden all the ports on the East Coast were just shut down on top of this hurricane, on top of everything going on. It's like just making sure we have our product for the holiday season, especially because not only did we have delays for the summer launch, but then we've been sold out for like 2.5 months now. So like making sure this product is arriving so that people can place their orders and get them before Christmas is like massive. So that's huge relief here.
Exactly. I mean, we want to avoid kind of a repeat of the summer as much as possible. But yeah, I feel good about this fall. Obviously we need to get a marketing plan going, but in terms of timing, all set. For spring, really stoked, dude. I don't know if you saw the final doc I sent. I'm pulling it up on my screen right now. We're looking really good. I'm super stoked about the colorways. Don't want to give away too much to people yet. So, but I feel like this is going to be like one of our best lines because it's totally true to like what we know is successful and what our customers want. And it's also like a little something different of everything. So yeah, feeling good.
But on top of that, dude, you and I just ramped up. So the tough part for us, and you, me, and Johnny are gonna have to talk about this, but like this is the largest order we've ever placed. So like making sure that we QC all of it, because that's one thing with larger orders, we gotta make sure Plethora doesn't like have issues with the product, because they're going to be doing so many of them. And then on top of that, making sure that from the finance side, we're locked and loaded, because it's just the largest amount of money we're sending to any manufacturer we have had to do before. So pretty big. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're obviously predicting our biggest year yet. And I think this is going to be something that's like kind of transformative for us for you know, what the future holds. So yeah, man, we're diving in deep, but I feel really good about it, and I think I'll take care of my end of it all, and you do yours, and we'll be good as always.
So there are three big things to think about in this time of year, at least for us, because it's a down period off of the summer and before the holiday season. But it's cash on hand, it's financing for your purchase orders, and it's operations. So like supply chain. That first thing, cash on hand, like you have to have money on hand to pay for your athletes, your ads, your daily spend. That's really big, just kind of like floating cash in and out. And then the second thing is PO financing. So making sure you have enough money to pay for your product. We have terms with our manufacturer because we've gotten to a point where they trust us to pay on time. So we have terms. So we have 30 days, net 30 days, and net 60 days, depending on the time of year and what part of the order, to actually pay our manufacturer back, which is massive because we can use the sales from those orders to pay our manufacturer back versus, you know, just having to raise capital to place orders, which a lot of starter companies have to do. And then that third thing is ops. You know, Greg is on top of making sure that our product is getting in on time, so we have enough product for the holiday season, while also planning for the spring order to make sure we have enough product for the spring and summer. And we actually just placed our biggest order ever for the spring. So a lot of management going on the finance and the ops side right now. Midday, gonna go for a quick paddle. We're waiting for a call from a huge potential partner. And we've been waiting on it for about like a week. So I am hoping that it doesn't come during this paddle session, but we haven't heard anything from them. So I'm just gonna kind of hope for the best here. But let's see what the conditions are like. We're rolling up right now. That wind is a little fiercer than I was expecting, but from everything I saw online, it's supposed to calm down after the storm. Dude, look at this, it's so crazy. People clearly didn't get the nose to take up their chairs, but I think this is all supposed to calm down literally in the next like 20 minutes. So hopefully by the time I get my trunks on, we should be good to go. The skies look pretty clear over towards Fisher, so I'll probably go paddle that way. But it's dope because I get to test out the new Drifties that are launching in like 2 weeks for the holidays. So it's perfect because May Gray, Storm Gray, it's a perfect day to test out that colorway. Anything you guys want to see in the episode, would love to hear from you all. A lot of you guys have given great suggestions on colorways and styles and patterns and what else we should make. We have cool new products coming out in the spring. We have our youth sizes launching in like 2 weeks thanks to you guys, but let us know what you want to see in these videos. They're a lot of fun to make, giving you the inside of like who we are in the company. So just let us know. See you guys next week. Personally, I'm a fan of storytelling, so I'm gonna say pirate ship. For sure, pirate ship.